Hey friends, it's Jason, and today we're just out exploring a little bit. We're going down a trail that I've never been down before, and it seems like forever since I've been out with my camera. It's only been a little over a week since I've been out with my camera, but sometimes that just seems like forever. It's been really hectic lately, and you know, I've got some stuff on my mind, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, and stay tuned for that. But we're gonna go down this trail, we're gonna see what's on it, and we're gonna maybe take some pictures, and so let's go. Most people think photography is about taking pictures, but it's not always about just taking pictures. It's about the experience for me. It's the adventure, it's getting out, it's recharging in environments like this that let me just kind of decompress and forget about the world that's outside of this. You know, sometimes I might not even take a picture in an environment like this. It's just to be away from everyday life, and like I said, recharge. Sometimes that's necessary, and you have to get away from the things that are your everyday stressors. And for me, being out in the outdoors and exploring and seeing new things, that definitely shifts something in my brain, and it gives me the chance to just reevaluate things and think about things in an environment that everything isn't bombarding my brain, because there's usually 6,000 things going on up here all at the same time. So sometimes photography is less about taking pictures and just about the experience. Like, for example, there's a thunderstorm happening over in the distance and I'm listening to it rumble, but when I look in the other direction, I'm seeing blue sky and white puffy clouds, and it's a beautiful day over there. So, and just the lake and the reservoir, it's so peaceful out here. And surprisingly, there's no bugs. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on, but I'll take it. It's some warm though. But yeah, just get out and explore things. Let's go do some more exploring. So this is recharging for me. Going out in the woods, following a trail, sometimes not even following a trail, but this is wicked. This trail I've never taken before, like I said before, and it's a little tougher than I thought it was gonna be. Probably don't have the best shoes on. You know, you gotta. But I'm enjoying it so far. Sometimes you just gotta get out and explore. So is this something you like to do? Leave me a comment down below if sometimes you just like to go out and explore and see what's happening in the forest. I don't know, it's just the sounds and peace and the quiet. There's just something about it that, for some reason, even though I'm exerting myself, as you can hear, it's fun. It just, I don't know, it picks me up for some reason. One thing I didn't tell you earlier is where I actually am. I'm in what's called Irishtown Nature Park. I've been here before, you've seen it in other videos, but like I said, this is a very big park. This is a trail I haven't taken before. It's different for sure, and it's a really, really nice park within the city. It's still quite wild, as you can see behind me. It's nice to be able to just stroll through something like this 10 minutes from my house, and it'd be basically I can't hear anything other than the forest itself, which is awesome. One thing that I never seem to remember, these trails are always longer than they actually look on the map. I'm almost through 2/3 of this one, I think. It's muggy. It's starting to get to me, the heat's starting to get to me a little bit. I'm sweating buckets, but I'll never learn. But loving it. There's so much life in here that people don't actually take the time to see. All the little things. It's not necessarily looking for the grand epic photo, but it might be something that's just small and tiny. So now I'm coming out onto a part of the trail that I'm familiar with. And normally, sometimes I've come out of there, and normally I would go off in that direction. I don't know if you can hear the thunder in the background. Normally I would go off this way, and that would be the direction I would take to get back to my car, because I was parked over in that direction. But this time, I've got to go back this way and see how to get back to the car via this trail, which I've never done before. So I don't know if you can see this or not. I don't know if it's coming out clear or not, but if you can, this blue dot is where I am right now. This green dot right there is where I started. And I've gone all the way down here, all the way across there. And I gotta get back to there, but I hope I don't have to go all the way down to the bottom there, because that will suck. That will suck. So let's see what happens and see where this takes us. So I'm right here. If I go down to the end of this, down there, that'll put me right here. And then I have to cross back through the forest again and back up the road to where I parked. So I parked somewhere in this area here. Actually, I parked right there. So this will take me right back to my car. I parked here, down to here. That's where I was sitting at the picnic table earlier, and we were talking about the thunderstorm and stuff. And then I walked all the way through here. I'm now on this, went to here, and we got to get to here and back across. If you watched my winter photography tips video a couple of winters ago, I'll link it up above. If you watch that video, this is the general area of where I started that video, was down in this area here. It's a lot more grown up than it was then. There's more of a path down there now too, which is interesting. But you'll see, you may remember this if you've watched that video. If you haven't, I was in there, and so we've made it to the end of that little section. Now we've got to go from here back to the car, and then we've made the full loop in this. And as you can see, there's all kinds of different spots you can go in this park. All of these different paths. It's huge. So let's carry on. My goodness, it's warm out here. Oof. Oh. My out of shape butt needs to start exercising, because holy cow, this should not wind me this much. It really, really shouldn't. Man, that thunder's not giving up. Hopefully I get back to the car before it decides to be over me. I didn't think there was supposed to be anything today. The weather didn't call for it, but we know what that means. Surprises. So there you have it, friends. Even though I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I'm out of breath as usual. Like, that's not normal for my videos. I feel a bit energized. I'm ready for the rest of the week. It's a Monday today. I happen to be off work, and I got out in the forest, and sometimes you just have to do that. I didn't take many pictures today. Took a few, as you'll see throughout the video. You know, sometimes you just have to do that. You just have to get out, and it's not always about the photography. Like I said, it's about getting out and exploring and seeing new things and seeing what other things are out there. So if you liked this video, obviously do all the YouTube things down below. Leave a comment if you're so inclined, and maybe watch the video that's on your screen now of another adventure that I took with my camera, and I'll see you again next time.